I'm most famous for training Kim Kardashian. My life before Kim, before LA, I grew up in New York, and I started working out 2 years after my daughter was born. I was 28 years old. I didn't know how to get rid of the baby weight. And I didn't know anything about fitness. I was never into like working out or sports or anything like that. But one day I woke up and I was like, I gotta do something with myself. Like, I can't stay like this. I can't keep living this life. I can't keep feeling this way. I found a home workout program called Insanity, which is insane. And I did it like from beginning to end, 100%, and I lost 40 pounds. And I just like fell in love, you know, with my own transformation, with my own mindset. And I just kept on from there. I started training people, like friends and things like that while I was waitressing, and just like found my love for fitness. I didn't think I was gonna be anything bigger than that. You know, I was just like doing my own thing. I was just like living my life and trying to be the best version of myself. I was drinking a lot. I was smoking cigarettes. You know, I was out partying all the time. I was eating. And it was like months, you know, doing this just didn't make me feel good, you know, and it was like one day after another day after another day, waking up hungover and just like, I was just like, ugh. And that's when just one day, it was just like, girl, you know, life is not gonna change unless you change. I was super broke. I mean, if you grew up in New York, that's like normal. You're just like being super broke, trying to make your rent was like the thing, you know? And, you know, I had a daughter and my husband, and I was working 2 jobs actually, and it was brutal. Like, my husband was a stay-at-home dad, and I would come home and he'd try to like talk to me, and I'm like, Arr! I don't want to talk to anybody. Fast forward a little bit. Now I'm working at the restaurant in my neighborhood. After like 14 hours of work, I'd make like $250, and I was like, woohoo, I'm rich. And my husband was working like crazy hours. My daughter was in daycare. I did a bodybuilding competition, and I prepped for that for 4 or 5 months. And I actually put up a side-by-side transformation photo on Instagram. And I didn't think anything of it. I was just like trying to show people like what I did and how you can make a change in your life. And it went viral. One day, my husband is like, we got like a message from one of like Kim Kardashian's producers. It was like, she would like you to train her. And I was like, what? I was like, no. He's like, all right, calm down. And they email us, and right away with like an NDA. And, you know, I have no idea what this world is about. I'm like, NDA? Just to like talk to people? Like, what? And we were like jumping up and down in the house. It was freaking nuts. We just like, I mean, I had no idea how my life was gonna change. 2 days later, I'm already meeting Kim here in New York and filming for Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I spoke to her on the phone a couple days after that email that I got, and she was like, listen, I know you live in New York, but I would love if you come to LA just for a few weeks. Like, I got you on everything so that you can show me, you know, how to work out and about nutrition. And I was like, you know what's crazy? We just bought our one-way tickets to LA, and we're actually moving there in a month. It's just amazing how things like that can happen. It's like a movie. I feel like J.Lo in some weird movie.